El programa con las buenas entrevistas a tus luchadores favoritos. Con la voz de la experiencia, Superboy. Y las vaciladas del Bandido. Ya comienza el programa Hablando de Lucha. Hablando de Lucha.
Buenas noches, amigos, ¿cómo estamos? Ya estamos aquí, edición especial de Hablando de Lucha. Hoy va a ser en ESP en English, porque tenemos a un gran campeón de la NTLL, el campeón de peso ligero, con muchos años de experiencia, que viene camino a la zona de peligro. Today we have a special guest, our light heavyweight champion, the living icon, the one and only, Aire. What's up, brother?
Hey, everyone. What's going on, JoJo?
Not much. I'm just letting people know who Aire is, our light heavyweight champion.
That's me.
But we would like to know a little bit more about Aire. A little bit more about Aire. How did Aire get in the sport of wrestling? What was your motive to get in wrestling?
Well, I've always wanted to be a pro wrestler ever since I was a little kid. I remember my auntie put me on wrestling. I was about 7 or 8 years old, and my auntie we had a PlayStation 2, and she gave us what's that game called? SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, and that's how I really got into wrestling. I started playing the video game, and I was like, damn, this shit cool as hell. And then she put me on she had like a tape of SummerSlam 04, and then I was watching Undertaker versus JBL for that WWE title, and I remember Undertaker chokeslamming this fool through the limousine, and I was like, oh shit, like I was hooked like forever from that. And then that's how I like really started watching it. It stemmed from like playing the video game, and then finally going on TV and like seeing all the characters I was playing with on the game on TV. And then that's what like made it like real to me. So I was like, yeah, hell yeah, wrestling cool. So yeah, I've wanted to be a wrestler ever since then.
And
pretty much.
Which wrestler can you say is responsible for you actually taking that step into training and stuff like that?
Oh, that's an easy one. I remember I've been like thinking about getting into wrestling or just trying to figure out how to actually do that shit. But like I was watching Mania 30, and I watched Daniel Bryan win the WWE title. WWE title at Mania 30. And then that's when I really like decided like, yeah, I'm about to do this. And then CM Punk too, I watched his documentary. So it was kind of like it happened all at the same time. It was the documentary where I was like, oh yeah, I could do this. And then I saw Daniel Bryan win the title at Mania, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to go do this. So yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened.
Nice. And how'd you find the right place you train? How did that go along? Like, what was the first step you took to becoming a wrestler?
So when I initially was like I'm about to start wrestling and stuff like that, I was like looking up wrestling schools. You know, I didn't really like know where to go. The only wrestling schools I knew of was like out of state and stuff like that. So I'm sitting here plotting on like moving out of state to go to wrestling school. Like I was really about to go in, but then one day I was in the car with my mom. I was like parked at Bank of America across the street from the School of Hard Knocks, Jesse Hernandez's school. I just looked out the window and I seen it right there, and I was like, huh, there's a wrestling school right here. So like the next day I went in to check it out, and I seen the ring, and I was like, oh yeah, it's really a wrestling school right here. So yeah, and then I asked Jesse like how I could start training and stuff like that, and it was from there. That's when it started. The rest is history.
Wow, how long did you train for?
Before I had my first match?
Before you had your first match?
So I started training in August 2014, and then I had my first match in May 2015. So
almost a year?
February, March, April, May, about 8 months.
Wow. Do you remember your first match? Who it was against?
Damn, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was a tag match. It was a tag match in Lido Creek. I forgot. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot who my opponent was, but it was me and somebody else versus Juan Roman and Archimedes, if I'm not mistaken.
Juan Roman was back then still also?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you ended up being the EWF heavyweight champion as well, didn't you?
Not really. Yeah, that thing. No, yeah, yes and no. I was the fake EWF champion. Like, you know, it was I won the title under like a different gimmick, and then the plots was like I wasn't supposed to be there. I had a loser leaves the Empire match with Super Beetle, and then I came back with the mask on under what was the name, the Decapitator, and then I had became the number one contender for the EWF title as the Decapitator. So I won the EWF title as the Decapitator, and after I won the title, I took the mask off, and everyone was like, "Oh shit!" Even though everybody knew it was me already, but. And then yeah, and then so that happened, and then I got stripped of the title, and then I was just walking around carrying it because I didn't want to give it up. But yeah, so I guess you could say I won the title for like a day. It's one of my darkest hours of professional wrestling. I don't want to talk about that.
No, you know, I'll be honest with you. EWF is probably like the longest running promotion out here in SoCal. When I started 20-some years ago, Jesse Hernandez actually helped me out. He was pretty cool back then, and and he was already running. He's been running forever, and that's very respectable, you know.
Yeah.
On that side, but you know, it's awesome. Just to claim, even though it was fake, but just to claim that you actually were the champion for one day, it's pretty good, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's on the record that I won the world title. So, but I wish I had an actual title run.
And where are we going from there? After you wrestle at EWF, you start opening yourself up to more independent promotions and stuff like that. What was your next step?
I don't know. I mean, 2019, right the tail end of 2018, going into 2019, and all of 2019, right before COVID hit, I felt like I started really hitting my stride. Like I was traveling, you know, I was working a lot. I mean, yeah, I was working a good amount. So I mean, you know, I was kind of just at that point in time, I wasn't really like 100% sure, like, you know, where I was going with my shit. But I mean, you know, I don't know. I didn't really have time to like really figure that out because, like I said, I was hitting my stride and I was doing all these shows and traveling and making all these towns, and then COVID hit. So, you know, I kind of like got put on pause from right there.
You debuted with us in 2019. I remember it was I think our first show back in Lancaster, wasn't it, or was it the Chavo Guerrero show, our anniversary show?
Because
you came to one show, and then when you had to work, you couldn't make it to the second show. I remember.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't a Chavo Guerrero show. I know that for a fact. But it was the show, one of the shows in Lancaster.
Yeah. And I remember when you came out, the people popped for you. The people really took you in, and
I was surprised. I was like, y'all don't know who I am. Y'all live in Lancaster, but you know, it was. And I'm always more comfortable when I like hit the curtain and like people are like cheering and like saying so. Even if they don't know me, like they're like, you know, they're reacting. So it always makes me more comfortable. So from that point on, when I initially went out and did my entrance at that first show I did, I was like, okay, cool. Okay, I could do my shit now. So,
and then let's fast forward to December of 2021. We did the benefit show out here at Transplants Brewery. It was a one-on-one versus Legacy for the title. I have to say that was probably the best match of 2021 in any promotion. I'm sorry to say, well, you know, because it was a banging of a match, and you know
it was a banger.
And you know, one thing is, have you ever worked Legacy before that match?
No, I wasn't. I mean, I kind of knew who he was, but I wasn't like super familiar with Legacy. So I didn't like have like super high expectations from it. No offense to Legacy, he's a great worker, but I didn't really know who he was like that. And I'm looking at all the technical stuff, like the size differences and stuff like that. So I'm just like, yeah, we'll see what happens. But that shit was cool. It was cool. I felt like I really won a title.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that match, there was no winner, no loser. I think you both won because the crowd was on a whole different playing field that day. We had a packed house that day, and I don't think no one sat down for that whole match. Everyone was on their feet. Everyone was into that match. You know,
yeah.
It was for me as a promoter, it satisfied the hell out of me to see, you know, that match and to see the reaction of the people, where the people were like dude, they didn't really care who won or lost. They were so into the match that they loved it. And I think that's what wrestling should really be about, where the people really go into it. And then your first title defense, Jordan Cruz. Talk about another banger of a match.
Yeah, no, that shit was fun. That was a lot of fun.
You are 2 for 2 on bangers in Lancaster. Superboy, he's a little bit ill. He's in the hospital. He's still trying to join us a little bit. But after that match, Superboy turned and looked at me and said, "Dude, I'm a fan of Tyree." Tyree, you told him to bring it. He brought Jordan Cruz is an excellent worker. That was another match where honestly I don't think it was a winner or a loser. It was a match where the fans were the winners.
Yeah.
But dude, have you worked Jordan Cruz before that match?
I worked him in a tag match in 2019 over at Fist Combat, but nothing too crazy.
And this match, it was really, really a beautiful professional wrestling match. You had technical, you had aerial, you had everything you could want in a pro wrestling match. Honestly, hats off to both of you on that match. The only problem is that the Lumnut promoter didn't record it, but
yeah, man, you gotta start recording all these shows and all these matches, because like like you said, like me and Legacy had a banger, but I don't see it nowhere. So like,
I do have videotape of that match.
You gotta send me the video, bro.
Transplants are the brewery where we run our music events, and we're going to be running some shows there this year. They have cameras all over the place, and they recorded it. So there is video of it. I just got edited so you could, because it's long. It's just long running video, but there is video of it. So I gotta send that out to you. Probably uploading the new NTLL YouTube channel.
Yeah, for sure. Do that.
That'd be good video to upload. But dude, so far you have been having banger matches, but then I gotta bring this up. Our sister promotion, RMW, Santa Barbara, California. Which on paper, with the promoter out there, my buddy Red Rojo, what's up, man? He gives me a note where he wants Tyree to go down there. Tyree, hell yeah, let's go. And he tells me I got Agent Mana, a Samoan Dynasty wrestler. I'm like, well, never heard of him, but cool. On paper, it looked good. When I bring it up to Tyree, Tyree had a little like not too happy of a reaction.
It was whatever. I mean, I wasn't like not happy. I was just expecting to do something else, and then it was that.
Well, no, because the original plan was and I think this was going to be a banger. Imagine, I think I'm going to have this in Lancaster or in Bakersfield. Vega, and he called it out yesterday that after they're going for the tag team titles, he wants a single title also, and I think Tyree versus Vega would be a banger match, honestly.
Hell yeah, I was watching all his, at least all the tape that I could find of Vega. I was ready to go in. So I was, and that's where I thrive in my element when I feel like I have a challenge to really like perform and like really like go in and like expand my what's it called,
your horizon.
Just take my shit to levels that like that I'm not sure is there, but I know is there at the same time, because I just got to pull it out of me. I was excited to do something like that. I'm always excited to do something different and challenge myself. So that was my main thing with that one. So I haven't like had like a lucha match with like a real life like lucha in like a minute. So I was looking forward to the challenge and stuff like that. That's why I was kind of like disappointed about it, but it wasn't like nothing crazy like that. I was just like,
How much did you pay this guy to be on the show to comment?
Who? This guy, Alfredo Salvador Romero?
Yeah, best NTW champion.
Man, I ain't pay him nothing, but I appreciate that, bro. Like, I really be out here trying my best. So thank you, Alfredo. I appreciate you, bro.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, Alfredo was at the show at Transplants. He saw that banger match with Legacy, and honestly, I think right there that's where you gain a lot of new fans and a lot of fans following Tyree, because that was a hell of a match. Let's be honest. Speaking of the devil, we got the man himself coming in right now. Yeah, he says yes, sir. Best match ever.
Dang, appreciate you, man.
We got Superboy. What's up, my friend?
Hey, where's the champ Tyree, my man? How are you?
I'm right here, bro. I'm good, bro. What's going on with you? You sick or something?
Yeah, I'm still in the hospital, waiting for some surgery. Hopefully it'll come by soon. I'm going through the hassle of insurance and trying to get a hospital that's willing to take me. So yeah. But for what it is, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. Just that's waiting good, on that, man. On that appointment for the surgery, and willing God, everything's gonna be fine.
All day, man. Well, I hope you get better, man. The hospital sucks. I work at the hospital. It's a terrible place.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
I was just telling Tyree we're going over some of his matches, and like I told him, before the pandemic, he debuted at NTLL in Lancaster. He had. Let me see if I remember who you wrestle in Lancaster. Do you remember?
I forgot that dude's name. It was one of your students or something like that.
I don't remember
I don't remember Cuz's name, but it was one of your students.
Well, yeah, that's the first show I seen you in, right?
Right.
It was a good match. I think it was like the first or second match. And
yeah, I think it was match one, bro.
Yeah, I was thinking to myself, man, what is this guy doing in an opening match? But you know what? With NTLL, it doesn't matter where you go because they're all main events. But still, you have that superstar, attitude and that superstar status. And dude, I've been every time I see you, I just get more. I get overwhelmed. I'm impressed by your performances and by everything, man. Every time I see you, you just keep getting better and better, man. And I love your promos, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying that after that pandemic, we came back strong with the show for the kids for the toy drive, and him and Legacy stole the night at Transplants, and it was I was kind of nervous on that match because Legacy's always worked Lucha guys. It's very rare to see Legacy out of a Lucha environment. Tyree's always worked more. I say 85% straight American pro wrestling, right, Tyree? Or
yeah, pretty much.
So,
but let me tell you one thing, Bandido. Tyree's a natural. Lucha, wrestling, whatever it is. You know what? I think lucha or wrestling or pro wrestling, whatever you want to call it, that's the universal language. Because if you know wrestling, you know lucha, and if you know lucha, you know pro wrestling. They all come by the hand, and I think if you're well groomed, if you're well trained, it shouldn't be a problem. And I see that with Tyree. He's a natural, man.
Oh yeah, I could do it all, bro. I could do it all.
Whatever style. Yeah, and then that's awesome. That's something that not a lot of wrestlers have, because I've seen, a lot of lucha guys go up against, American wrestlers, and they're lost. Sometimes their styles just don't click, or language barrier, or they're just basically lost. And you're right at home. You make the ring your home, and that's something we all gotta do. That is our house. That is our yard. We gotta make it our own, and even regardless who you're up against. It could be a superstar. It could be somebody from a first match, and and I've always said, what makes a wrestler? For me, what makes a wrestler is, going out there with a big name and having a great match, but at the same time, going up against somebody that's breaking in the business and have a great match. That's what makes, to me, a wrestler. And that's what I see in Tyree. Tyree, doesn't matter who it is, it's going to be an awesome match.
Yeah, that's facts. I pride myself on like being able to like have a good match with literally anybody. So on the times where I can't have a good match with anybody, it like makes me question myself and question my abilities. I'm like, damn, like what happened? You know? So I'm very passionate and very passionate about what I do and my
But
abilities. I'm confident in my abilities.
and I was telling Tyree, Superboy, that after the match, Tyree Jordan Cruz, you turned and looked at me. You told me, "What a fucking match!"
Oh, definitely. It was again. You know, if you know, all I have to say is that all the matches were great. You know, uh, but yeah, that match takes a really good spot in our number one matches. And like I said, every time you bring your game, you know you up the scales. You know, and dude, uh, what else can I say, man? It's just entertainment. It's just I love watching you, the way you work the crowd, the way you work in the ring, the way you present yourself. You know that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. That's just superstar status right there.
Appreciate you, man. I'm trying. I'm doing my best.
But
Oh, believe me,
we're
dude. I after I seen you the first time, I've been following you. I've been checking you out, and man, you are not a disappointment, dude. Every time you go in there, you know you might have your hiccups and everything, but sometimes you're not always gonna have good matches, or you're gonna have a hiccup here and there. But dude, you make the best of it. Sometimes I tell the guys, oh, you don't come out happy, but at the end of the day, what matters is that the people that paid a seat, they went out there and they had fun and they loved the
Facts.
match. And that
Facts.
who counts. They're happy. I'm happy. Even though you say, well, it wasn't all good. Dude, regardless, like I said, I always look at the expression and what the reaction of the crowd is. And dude, they're always happy and into the match. And like I said, you're an entertainer. You go out, you entertain, you wrestle, you brawl if you have to. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you go out there and you bring your A game. And I think that's what a full wrestler, luchador, whatever you want to call it. That's what it is. Where you could freestyle, where you could mat wrestler, you mat wrestle where you have, if when it comes to high flying moves, you got it. That's what I call a full package. And dude, you have it. And congrats on that. And
That's what's up.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see you on this next match.
Hell yeah, that's what's up, bro. We gonna go in.
we have a special guest from Arizona. What's up, Calby?
Hi, Kelby.
Hey, what's up, Calvin Klein?
Love you too, Grandma.
Grandma says he loves you. Hey, Superboy, but we were just bringing out the dark cloud on Tyree's title run when he visited Santa Barbara.
Okay.
One thing I was really shocked was every event we had, Tyree, as soon as you hit the curtain, the crowd pops. But that day, the crowd was dead. I was like, dude, are you serious? And you turned around, you looked at us, you're like,
I was like, damn.
the
Like,
best
y'all
part
gonna
was
do me like that? Like, okay.
and all you hear is Tyree, come on, like yelling at the crowd. At least say
Come on,
something.
folks. Give me something, man. Like, come on now. Like, I thought I came out kind of cool. I don't know, like shit.
But
Nah, it's cool. It's all good. I don't trip on shit like that. I'm trying to remember like and get in the headspace that like not everybody gonna know you, and you're probably not always gonna get a reaction when you come out. But I know who I am, so I'm always like expecting some kind of reaction with no matter where I'm at. But it's all good. It's the name of the game, bro. I don't trip off that shit.
But let me tell you. Let me stop you right there. It doesn't matter if they know you or not. So the important thing at the end of the day is that they'll remember you. They'll remember who you are just because your performance, dude. I had the same thing. People saw me all chubby and short and stuff, and people didn't pay. Say, hey, what the hell? What the hell with this guy? But once I performed, and dude, people were just like crowding up to me, asking for autographs, asking for this. When are you coming back? Same reaction I had from the promoters that did not know me. I remember a promoter asking me, hey, when are you coming back? I said, look, sir, I don't know. It all depends on the promoter. And I remember him telling you, well, just put it this way. If you don't come back the next time, there is going to be no more. There's not going to be another show. So that's what you want. That's the reaction you want to get, not only from the crowd, not only from the people doing the event. That's your guarantee to come back. That's your guarantee. Your performance is always going to talk about you. It's always going to, stay in the people's head. And yeah, and I remember people, hey, yeah, fucking chubby guy, he was good. Fuck, he flew, he did this, and and you have the same reaction with the people, Tyree. When you come in, you might not know the people, but dude, and I had the same reaction the first time I saw you. You came up over here yelling, screaming, doing your thing. You went in the ring, and I, dude, I made a note in myself to remember your name. And dude, I go, dude, I was telling Joe, dude, where did you get this? This guy is, this guy's awesome. He's the full package, dude. I was so impressed, man.
Well,
I don't know if you remember me. I was in the first row, and I was cheering for you.
I don't, man. That was a minute ago. I don't remember that shit, but I'll take your word for it.
but the important part of the story of Santa Barbara is not even halfway through the match, people were fucking chanting out your name, Tyree. So that's what goes to show how good of a professional wrestler you are. You hit that curtain, the crowd went dead, and let's be honest, right? The crowd went dead. Not even halfway through the match, everyone in that venue knew your name and was screaming out your name.
Facts.
That's where I was like, yeah. But we have an issue, Tyree. We have a big issue. How's your Spanish?
Terrible. I know Gallete and a bunch of cuss words. That's about it, bro.
Our friend promotion in Rosarito, Mexico, some of their top players called you and Vito out. And one of those guys is on here. He says, "Aquí lo estoy esperando a Tyree. I'm waiting for you."
That's what that means? You waiting for me?
He's waiting on you.
I see you when I see you, bro. I'm waiting for you too, man. I'll be there.
That'll be July 30th, Rosarito, Mexico. That's why we need Superboy to be better. He's to be our translator.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I ain't been to Mexico in a minute, but every other time that I went to Mexico, like I've always had like somebody with me that can speak Spanish and they translate. So this time, I guess I'm gonna go by myself. I'm gonna bring my girl with me, but she's okay with her Spanish is okay, but I told her she got to brush up on it to help me out because. Y'all gotta help me too, cause damn, I'm like,
we'll be there.
Let me tell you one thing, Tyler. You got this. Like I said, wrestling is the universal language because if you know wrestling,
exactly,
you know every other language, dude. You know what? Mm-hmm. The only thing that changes is the lingo. What we call an Irish whip. In Mexico they call them. Una sacadita, what you call a hip toss, we call a japonesa, and it happened to me when I started traveling. When first time I went to Japan, they had different names for different things, like a backdrop that was called a lutes,
Superboy.
And pretty soon, it only took me like 2 days
to
learn the lingo and learn the language and know the moves.
Can you translate that for Tyree, Superboy?
Excuse me?
Can you translate that for Tyree?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. He says, prepare yourself, because right here we're gonna kick some ass. Nos vamos a romper la madre. We're gonna, yeah, literally that would translate to we're gonna kick some ass.
Say less, bro. I kick ass too, man. So shit, I guess it's gonna be a fight. It's me and Vito. Y'all know Vito, that big ass motherfucker. So we all go. It's gonna be a fight. So I'm looking forward to it. I love having a fight.
The problem
Vito's becoming a local down in TJ. He's been down in TJ so many times. I think he had also gone down to Mexico, things are going really good for him. You know, and again, that's another wrestler that I see from his from the beginning, and I said, dude, you know, you are the powerhouse. You gotta believe in yourself, because dude, they wouldn't put him any much either than the first, and I go, dude, you know, respect yourself. Go, you know, start going different places. So he started moving around, and look where he's at right now. He's
I
NTLL
know. I
champion. He
saw
was
he on the Crash
RTR
now.
champion for a while.
He's on. He got booked on
Yeah,
the Crash now. That's cool as hell.
exactly. No,
Congrats,
no,
Vito. That's
no,
some good shit. That's what it's all
Hey,
about.
dude. And
hey,
and I
hey,
think I think listen to this, Bandido. Just imagine Ty Ray and Vito as a tag partners.
well,
Just
you see,
imagine that.
let me tell you something, Tyree. The title you're holding was one of our first titles, and Sadko was our champion. When the Crash started up, the first title match ever was for our title, for the title you have.
Oh
So
yeah.
we have history with the Crash, and you know that's one thing we're working on, and we're getting you guys down there because a lot of people want NTLL champions to go down there. I just got a call today that they want our 6-man tag champions, the Superboys. They want them in TJ. So you know, if they want the champions roll together. It's a, you know, that's a thing. And the thing is that in Mexico, they think that American wrestlers don't hit each other. They think that you guys don't really fight. That's why Misionero said
Most of them
that
don't.
down here we do kick ass. And then he's after your comment, he said that's the way I like it. I like facing badass wrestlers like you guys. Let's get it on.
Let's do it. Yeah. Nah. Most of them don't. Sad to say, it's American wrestling has got a stigma on it because of like WWE and stuff like that. But nah, I don't do that. I don't fake fight.
And you
I
know,
can't.
and that's the thing where when the promoter reached out to me and said, "Hey, you know what? My guys say your belts are shining and stuff, but can those guys back it up?" And I asked you guys if we can get set. Let's go. It's on. So you know that's that's a thing there, and I told Superboy about it. He's like, "Hey, I want to go." So hopefully Superboy will be out of the hospital by then.
I
We'll
definitely
all go down there.
want to go.
We'll all go
I
roll
can't
down
miss
there.
that. Come on. You
Nah.
know,
Yeah, it's gonna be lit. It's
you
gonna be lit.
know, until I has to go out there with the champions, and they got to go out there and kick some ass. You know, it's as simple as that.
But before that, though, we have two. You have 2 dates before that, and let's not go too far. Lucha Underground Superstar. Right now, he just won a championship. He's on a roll right now, and he is your opponent for Danger Zone. Ricky Mandel.
Ricky Mandel.
What do we think about this match, Superboy?
Well, there you go, Ricky Mandel, another great opponent right there. You know, like I said, you know, the other matches better be careful because, you know, these are 2 guys well prepared. Well, you know, they both you know, like to go in and put up a show. So I think it's gonna be it's a great paired match. It's gonna be a hell of a match.
He just won a title. He's on the roll. You know, when you get that mojo going, you know, how do you feel about that? Your odds going into it, champ?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you know, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. Ricky's cool. That's my dude. I mean, you know, the few times I ran into him, that's my dude. He's a cool cat. He's a great worker. So, you know, I'm just gonna do my shit, bro. I'm studying my tape and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to figure out what I'm really getting into. But I mean, I'm looking forward to it. You know, it's gonna be a banger. At least that's the plan. So yeah, you know,
that's true.
That's one thing, Superboy. I was talking to Tyree earlier, and he keeps mentioning, "I'm studying the tape. I'm studying my tapes." He's studying his opponents.
You got to do your homework.
But what I was saying that's something that you really don't hear guys say no more.
Yeah.
Well, dude, back in my day, you would go out and scout the wrestlers. What I would do is, like, I remember traveling and just sitting out there. I would always be like main event, so I would go and sit out there and watch basically all the matches. Again, I what I loved about Japan, it was something like NTLL, where sometimes you were doing the first opening match, sometimes you were doing the second, third, main event, whatever. It didn't matter where you went because they were all main event matches. And I had that privilege of going out, sitting down, and watching these new guys, and watching and seeing what they have. So every time I had these guys as an opponents, they were surprised that I knew their moves, or that I knew, or if they were tagging up with me, I knew what was, what makes it look good, and I would, just blend in with them. And they go, man, I go, well, that's part of being a wrestler. You go out, you do your homework, you scout, you look. Especially if you're gonna go out with you're gonna wrestle somebody that you don't know. You want to know that person. You want to know what they're capable of. You want to know what they're bringing into the table. You don't want to just go out there and face an opponent without knowing nothing about them. And sometimes nowadays you have YouTube, you have a beautiful YouTube where you Google somebody up, or you put their name, and you have all these matches, and you could scout the guy. Before, it was like you wrestle him first, and then what's up, and it was a challenge. It was a challenge back then. There was not a lot of media. That was not, you knew who the person was. I remember facing for the first time Jerry Lynn, and I didn't know much about him. And dude, he was awesome, And we just had chemistry going up against each other. Christopher Daniels, Yushin Thunder Liger, all these guys that that at one point you've seen, at one point, or you haven't seen, and you wrestle them for the first time, and you have that chemistry, you have that. That same enthusiasm the other guys have to make a great match.
That's fact. That's just common sense to me. Like a lot of these cats don't look at pro wrestling like a sport, really. But I do, and it's a craft and it's art too. So it just makes it easy. It just makes it easy on me when I could, like, if I'm studying y'all tape, right, and then I'm like, while I'm studying all these tapes and looking at all these matches with my opponents, I'm like looking at the stuff that I see. Oh, that look cool. How can I like mix it in with my? It just make it easier on yourself, bro. So, like, I mean, that's just common sense to me to, like, study tape. And, like, I always have something ready because I'm studying tape, and then everything, 95% of the time goes exactly how I expected it to, or maybe even better because, I was prepared and I had that tape study. So, I mean, it's just common sense to me. I don't know what's wrong with some of these folks, bro. I don't know.
Yeah. No, and again, I go to technology nowadays. I remember back in the day, we would travel from place to place, and we were traveling in this big bus, and I remember the promoter putting the night before the show, and I remember I never seen videos of myself, because back then it wasn't that easy to get a video, and once I started seeing, it all clicks. Oh my God, I'm doing this, it looks bad. I got to stop doing that. This looks good, or that move looked pretty good, and that you start not only studying your opponent, but studying yourself, what goes with you, what does not. And that's something that I think nowadays with technology, you could film yourself, you could tape yourself, look at your defects and your pros and cons, and that's again, thank God for technology nowadays that you're able to see all this, study your opponents, and make the best of it. And I think that's awesome, and that's just the way to go. Just the way to be ahead of your game.
Facts.
We got Raymond Morillo. What's up, guys?
Biggie Big.
Hey,
Biggie
what's
Big,
up,
bro?
This is a promoter from Rosarito. He says, what I would like to know if Tyre is going to go into it one-on-one with Misionero because everyone's afraid of Misionero. So is Tyre...
Why is everybody scared of him?
He's a big dude.
Is he bigger than me?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I ain't scared of nobody. That's shoot. That's shoot. I ain't scared of nobody. So.
Ahí está, la Latina. Dice que
you know what they say? The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Facts. Facts.
Oh.
But I hit hard too, so you know, I could make him fall. I can make him fall.
What's up to Rosie? Rosie's such a great fan. I really appreciate fans like Rosie. She goes everywhere. She's always doing her lives and everything, and she gets like the best video. So what's up to Rosie? She says he's a killer. Tyre a killer.
I'm a killer. She said I was a killer or an old boy from Mexico.
I think she's talking about you. Let's see if she replies. But she's such a good fan. Hopefully she makes it out to Danger Zone.
Yeah, for sure. That would be. I hope to see you there, Rosie. That would be cool. Get some good fan footage and post it to me.
So the promoter down there, he's he's doubting you, I guess.
That's cool.
And Rosie,
it's always good to doubt.
I've been being doubted my whole life, bro. So I mean, it's all good.
Exactly.
He might could really beat my ass, but that don't mean shit. Like,
not the first time, right?
Hey, it's part of the job. Cool. It's part of the job.
Yeah.
You know.
Now, here's the thing, though, and I'm gonna say this in Spanish afterwards. They have the stigma that you guys fake wrestle, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's going to happen when you guys show up and bring it to them and surprise them? You know what I mean? Their mentality is like, oh, they're going to beat your ass, but they're not really expecting to get their ass beat. So there's the mental mind fuck for them when you guys show up because Tyre and Vito are not going to go play. You know, I have faith in my champions. I know my champions will go do what they got to do. So that's going to be a big twist in their mindset for them because they're not going to be expecting that.
Do they usually work with guys that like don't hit and shit like that? Well, is that what they usually doing?
Well, that's the stigma that American wrestlers have, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let me just say real quick. For those who don't know the strong style, hey, Tyre brings it on. Strong style. So, allá para los que no saben, el estilo duro es el que trae Tyre. Así es que no sobreestimen a Tyre porque trae lo suyo y la verdad, Misionero, Tyre viene acompañado contra Vito, el Powerhouse, la muralla, o como yo le digo, ¿verdad? Pero va a ser una lucha muy interesante, dos oponentes muy fuertes, y listos y dispuestos a todo. Así es que vamos a ver, Misionero, y a ver con quién lleva de pareja y vamos ahora sí a ver de cuál puedo salir las coreas.
His partner will be Jonathan.
Who that?
Okay, well, yeah. That's what I said.
Jonathan, that's his name, yeah. Jonathan.
He's a champ down there in TJ as well. But I've never seen him work. We got to ask Romeo when he comes to town, you know, about who's Jonathan. And then the promoter, Sacratina, says, estilo duro es lo bueno. Oye, pero Sacratina, ¿y la pareja de Misionero va a ser el Jonathan o qué va a ser? That's what we want to know. Who's his partner going to be? Worst case scenario, we'll throw Superboy in there. One more match, Superboy.
Excuse me?
Just one more. One more match, Superboy.
One more?
One more.
Yeah.
There's never one more, huh, Superboy?
He's like, nah. No. He's like, I'm straight.
No, but Tyre, after everything's going on right now, your career's in a good spot right now. You are in a good spot right now. What do you see yourself or what do you wish yourself to come up on? Like, what's next for Tyree?
I'm just playing it by ear right now. Like, you know, I mean, as y'all probably know, I'm not trying to work shows every damn weekend and, you know, just work. What I learned from fucking with y'all was like, you know, if somebody like really sees like value in you and stuff like that, like they'll make sure you in a good place and they'll treat you like how you deserve to be. So with that being said, like I kind of switched my mental to like where I'm not about to like go keep working places who don't really like value me like that, because it's not gonna do nothing but like make me depressed and make me question myself and my own abilities and shit like that. So, you know, I'm chilling right now. Just the couple of little places that I'm working right now. I'm part-time in it, but I mean, I'm doing what I feel like I'm supposed to do. So I'm not sure what's gonna come next. Like what's next. I want to go to WWE. That's my main goal. Like I want to go to WWE. That's what I got into this for. So I mean, I'm looking forward to getting the opportunity to do that. I'm not really like, you know, looking towards much else really. I mean, you know, if anybody wants to book me and, you know, pay me what I just a small thing like paying me what I asked for, which isn't even that much, you know, then, you know, I appreciate stuff like that and I gotta work for those places. But otherwise I'm chilling, bro. Like, you know, I'm just going with the flow right now, G.
Now, you say you want to go to WWE. Have you tried any of the tryouts or anything? Or
No, I never had a tryout. I've been, you know, I be trying to bug them in their emails, whoever I can email. But I mean, y'all know how that goes. I did extra work a couple of times, but that's about it. But you know, my time will come, bro. I'm just, you know, keeping that in my head. My time will come when it comes.
And like you said, you gotta keep on bugging them. You gotta keep making those you know, those phone calls. Well, my time sending tapes, making phone calls.
Yeah.
You know, that was the way to go. So yeah, we did get a response. Unfortunately, we were out. We were traveling elsewhere, but we did get the call, and you know, we did. Unfortunately, there was a language barrier between, you know, my wife and her answering the phone, you know, for the people down there. But you know, it's not impossible. It is definitely not impossible, and yeah, you got to do what you got to do. And again, you know, I like where you just responded. You're going where it counts. Right now, you're going where, you know, you don't ask for a lot, but you know, I think they're going where they respect you, and they'll give you those opportunities. That's where you got to be. Anywhere else, it's not worth it. And that's the same thing with my boys. You know, a lot of people tell me, "Hey, we don't see your boys booked." I go, "Yes, because they go where it counts. They go where they treat them right. They go where, you know, what they ask is what they get, you know." And I think that's the way you got to look at it. You know, here in the States, everybody has their 9 to 5 job. You know, wrestling comes secondary. A lot of people it's primary, but you know, they try and get as much in as possible. But again, you know, sometimes you kind of burn out yourself because you're here, you're there, you're not getting any respect, and it's not good. It's not good. It's not good for your persona. It's not your image, you know. And that's the same thing I tell my boys. You go where it's worth it, where they're gonna pay you, even though you maybe do 3 or 4 shows per month, or you know, or once a month, or every 2 months, whatever it is. You know, you're gonna be where you're at.
Yeah, no, that's facts. Like, I mean, bro, like you said, that should be burning me out, bro. And like, I was damn near ready to quit this shit. Like, you feel me? Like, cause it's like some of this shit don't be worth it. Like, they don't even like respect me like in my own home promotion where I broke in at EWF. They don't respect me like that over there. And I was married to that promotion for 5-6 years. I ain't worked there in almost a year, but I was married to that promotion. They don't even respect me over there. So just it's like for my mental state, and like, you know, just for, you know, how I go about conducting my business, like it's just a lot easier for me to I'm gonna just work with whoever want to work with me. You know, I'm a lot happier. My life found some balance. I got a job, all that shit.
That's the best way.
Well thought. Yeah, I respect that. Definitely respect that.
Jorge Peña dice, the wrestling shows will be really good. June 26th, 26 de junio, Lancaster, California. Solamente says Rayo de Plata is also going from Los Angeles. I don't know Rayo de Plata. ¿Tú lo conoces, Superboy?
Es luchador local de acá del sur de California. Lucha en varias promociones independientes, pero sí lo conozco de años, un gran amigo, compañero, sí lo conozco.
Look, what Spawn needs to do now is then you get a women's champion, so we could take our women's champion down there with you guys too.
I would love to see Viva kick somebody's ass over there too. That would be lit. That would be lit.
Yeah,
Viva get down too.
Yeah, Viva was down in Tecate last Saturday with AAA. So Viva's is starting to be a local favorite over there too. And that's the thing where I told them, you want our champs, you gotta take them all. And Tyre, it's his time to shine in Tijuana and Rosarito. And I know he's ready, even though he's quiet, which is very rare for Tyre to be quiet, but he's ready.
Yeah, I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling, but yeah, I'm always ready. I stay ready. And especially now, like y'all putting this over, like this is gonna be a fight. So I'm always like, I'm in fucking grind mode now. It's demon time.
It's not taking my sleep away.
Yeah, facts.
But you see, what you gotta be worried about right now is Danger Zone. The title is on the line. Ricky Mandel, like we said, Lucha Underground superstar, just won a championship recently. He's on a roll. He is on the roll. He has that mojo going. Now, Tyre, is he gonna put a stop to that roll or what's up? That's where you're matching me right now.
I'm gonna put a stop to that roll, bro. That's it's easy money, man. Easy money. I'm gonna talk a little bit of shit. Easy money. I ain't got no doubt either. It's easy money. I'm gonna beat his ass. Ricky Mandel can get his ass kicked.
Hey, last night he said that you got a promo cut on you, all right? So be careful.
Whatever, man. It's all good. That wasn't my fault, man. Don't make me mad, and then that won't happen. Hey, show them Captain Rosarito the video of me knocking AJ out, kicking him, moving his chin, and knocking his ass out if they think I be playing. Oh, show them that shit. I don't play. I don't get down like that.
Now, when we get together on the 26th, we'll cut a promo for them. And we'll edit,
for sure.
We'll edit that shit in there, and we'll make it really nice. We'll make a nice package so you can see what's going down there.
That'll be cool. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
What to be expected.
But you see, right now, I expect big things from Tyre. Honestly, we're gonna do a couple of changes. I told him about this. I want to retire the title. He will have a new title, hopefully by Danger Zone. Everything looks good. I think Tyre has taken that title to the limit, and I want that title, that bracket, Tyre's bracket, to be the stepping stone of greater achievement per se. Because I think Tyre, he's taking that to a whole new limit. That title, the light heavyweight title, does not fit him no more. We need something more powerful. So we'll have a surprise coming up soon. And I expect big things from Tyre. Honestly, here at NTLL, he's part of the family. He's part of the family, and we welcome him in. We welcome in all the talents that want to be with us. But I really take pride in my champions because if they're champions for a reason. They've earned it. They've trained. They have the experience, and they produce. Bottom line, for me, it's a business, and you guys produce.
I agree 100% with that.
And the banging matches. Honestly, in NTLL, I got clear. In NTLL, Tyre has not had a bad match. Every match has been a banger, and I expect them just to get a lot better and better. Honestly, and those guys.
Listen, guys, Bandido.
Yes, sir.
I have to go. They're gonna come in and check my vitals. So, hey, Tyre, good luck on your coming events, and I know you will kick some butt. And listen, I wish you the best of luck in everything you do, in all your endeavors, and just keep up with the great work, man.
Hey, appreciate you, Superboy. Feel better, man. Love y'all, man.
Hey,
thank you most definitely. And yeah,
before you go tomorrow, tomorrow we have this.
Almost definitely. We'll be there.
This will be another interesting interview tomorrow.
Nice.
It's gonna be a great one. So yeah, guys, I love you guys, and hope to see you guys soon. And if God willing, everything goes well, dude, we'll be there, Rosarito, just cheering you on, brother.
You got it,
man. Thank you, Superboy. I'm gonna see you soon, man. Feel better, love.
All right, Superboy, take care.
Thank you.
All right,
thank you, guys, and I'll be seeing you pretty soon.
You got it.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
That's our buddy Superboy. Like I said, he since the first time he saw you, he's told me that you had it. You had what it takes, and we all agree. We all agree here at NTLL that you are one of our strong champs, and we are proud to have you as a champion. And when other promoters call me and tell me, "Hey, send me your champions," I don't gotta think about it twice, because I know you guys will go out there and produce. That's the bottom line. And Sunday, June 26th, Danger Zone. I expect no less than a banging match. Ricky Mandel, experienced wrestler, great talent. Aire, the NTLL champ. Something to look forward to for Danger Zone.
Yeah, that shit gonna be fun, bro. I'm looking forward to it. I got all my friends coming, so I have people come watch me in a minute. So I'm like, bro, I'm getting hella nervous now and all type of shit. But it's gonna be cool. The bar is being set pretty high from what I'm gathering. So, and that's how I like it. So give me a reason to go out and give my all and beyond.
That's how it has to be, Aire. So Aire, I sent you some videos so you can check them out of your opponents for Rosarito. And other than that, Aire, I will see you Sunday, June 26th, Danger Zone, Lancaster, California. Any final words for the fans?
Just for the fans, I'm looking forward to seeing you all at Danger Zone, and I really appreciate all the love that I'm getting from all the fans, because, like I said, I really be out here trying. So, stop at Danger Zone or wherever y'all see me. Stop by the merch table, come get a photo. Buy a shirt, buy. Just come chop it up with me. I'm always down to chop it up with everybody. I'm trying to, put myself out there more, stuff like that. So, follow me on Instagram at Living Icon. I can't spell. LIVINGIC0N _ and my Twitter is the same thing. So yeah, just
all you gotta do is enter Aire and it pops right up.
Yeah, that works too. You should, if y'all watch wrestling, you should know what my page looks like. But yeah, just thank you everybody. Appreciate all the fans. Y'all really doing your best to keep the dream alive. And thank you too, Joe, because you really gave me a home and stuff like that, and I really appreciate it. I'm gonna say thank you a million times until we're done working together. But you the best, bro.
Thank you, Aire. You are the best. You are one of my best champions, and like I said, I never doubted you, and I expect bigger things to come your way. And I appreciate you, and I will see you June 26th. And everyone else, come out. There's still tickets available. I just hit our website, ntluchalibre.com, or send me a direct message, and we will see you Sunday, June 26th. Have a good night, my friend, and see you Danger Zone.
All right, Joe. Have a good one, my boy.
All right.